Ed Ogle is Vice President for Academic Affairs at Felician College. Good to see you, Ed.
Thank you. Thanks for the invitation.
Talk about the college's role in helping your students prepare to get out into the workforce.
Students have a lot of choices. And we can imagine how intimidating that might be for a young person, knowing that they're making very important decisions early on that will predispose them for their careers. And yet, what ability or what means or what information do they have to make these important decisions? So part of our role is to make sure students are exposed to the variety of choices. And more importantly, to help them see connections between these courses, these sets of courses leading to this degree, preparing them for this career. And what I like to remind students of is a good education should prepare you for a career, not just your first job, but for a lifelong career.
What's the difference?
Jobs change, and people live and work for lengthy periods of time. And so we have to provide our students with skills so they can change as the jobs and the opportunities change, as they mature, as their interests change, as employers seek different skill sets. They can move with that and continue to educate themselves and keep themselves relevant to the workforce.
Let's break that down a little bit. The internships are really big.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we talked to a young person who graduated from the college who, talks about, as we talked to this Penny, this young woman who we'll talk to, she told our producers, without those internships, she's convinced she would not have been able to get the jobs that she got. Is that typical?
Internships are very, very valuable for our students for a number of reasons. Number one is it helps them connect the work with the learning that happens in the classroom. And secondly, it exposes them to what they imagine a job might be like. So as an intern, they'll have that direct experience being assigned some responsibilities. But more importantly, they look around and they see what folks are doing with the careers they aspire to. For myself, I had the opportunity of a cooperative internship as a 17-year-old college freshman. And it was very instrumental for me because it directed me away from work I thought I would be interested in.
Away from?
Yes. As well as provided me with financial means to continue my schooling. But that insight was life-changing for me. I had a wonderful experience, enjoyed the people I work with, but was able to determine I didn't see myself continuing in this line of work for the rest of my life.
You know, it's interesting. You used the term career before, and then you used the term job.
Mm-hmm.
Are they really not the same?
No. When we think of careers, it's, we think of how we're going to expend our time, expend our energies, and to make a career of something, to be attractive for us, it really has to be fulfilling. I can work at a job, but I may not be fulfilled.
But back up. The pressure that so many young people feel, and others, but say particularly a younger person graduating from college, he or she is first feeling the pressure to get a job to start paying off their college loans.
Yes.
Is it good, if they're fortunate enough to get a job, and they say, well, I don't really love my job, but I'm lucky to get a job, should our response be, well, yeah, you got a job. If you like it, that's a bonus. Is that not the right attitude?
No, the right attitude is, if we think of the time we'll spend in our jobs.
It's a lot of time.
Is it going to be drudgery? Or is it something I look forward to? I get up every day thinking I'm going to make a difference. This is meaningful work to me and to others. This latter is the direction we like people to move into. We talk about education. You mentioned getting a good education so I get a good job.
Right.
This is the utility of education, and that's a good thing. But that's not what matters most. What matters most is what an education does to us, not for us. And so for the long term, and this is really reflects our task at Felician College, is to infuse our students with these values that lead to a fulfilling career, intrinsically and also for really doing what we can to make the world a better place by showing care compassion, respect for others. And in this way, we work with our students through one of our core values is transformation. It's a privilege to work, especially with young people, and predispose them for this transformational experience. And by transformational, I mean not changing into somebody different, but changing into our better selves.
Is that overwhelming for some young people who are just saying, come on, I just want to find a job, and you're saying, hold on, time out. We're trying to help you be the best person you can be.
People are hungry for this.
They are hungry for it.
Right, this is the draw.
That's the draw. So they say they want a job, but we really want more than that, don't we?
Yes.
That's important stuff. Ed Ogle is the Vice President for Academic Affairs at Felician College. And, you know, it's interesting. Career is one thing, a job is another, but we all need to be looking out for those young people. Stay with us. Be right back after this. Thank you, Ed. That's good stuff.
The preceding program has been a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation, celebrating over 25 years of broadcast excellence, and 13 for WNET, NJTV, and WHYY. Funding for this edition of Caucus New Jersey has been provided by Wells Fargo, the New Jersey Education Association, United Water, Virtua, MD Advantage Insurance Company of New Jersey, New Jersey Sharing Network, and by Adler Aphasia Center. Transportation provided by Airbrook Limousine, serving the metropolitan New York, New Jersey area. Caucus New Jersey has been produced in partnership with TriStar Studios.